Chibis, the super deformed miniature pets you love to collect, are a big mainstay in ARK nowadays. Initially released with Winter Wonderland 4, the levelling cute companions arrive with new variants throughout almost every themed event. And with 131 available today and more to come, what are the most rarest chibis out there? You're right kids, it's Raasclark and welcome to a top 10 rarest chibi guide. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share around and let's get into it. So before we begin, let's give you a quick overview of why they're worth grabbing, with a timestamp offered if you already know your chibi chasing game well enough. So above all else, chibis give levels, 5 in fact additional to your character's obtainable levels, still to be worked towards in experience however, and gained by killing alphas whilst equipped in your offhand slot. Scaling with received experience from killing each, naturally you'll get more XP from tougher to kill alphas, and even more with boosted rates, but not explorer notes however. And with each kill you'll get some progress attained whilst your chibi is still equipped. Easy enough to hit level 2, but will slow down drastically as you work towards completing level 5, with 2,025,000 XP required in total. That's the equivalent of 351 level 100 Alpha Raptors on single player. And once you start killing alphas with a chibi equipped, stick to that chibi, as that chibi needs to complete the 5 levels to give you the 5 levels, and no can't be cheesed with 5 level 2 chibis. Obtaining them, you'll need to participate in one of the many themed events throughout the year, whether it be through gifts from Raasclark during Winter Wonderland, or randomly crafted during Turkey Trials. There's multiple ways, and certainly look out for those specific guides when each event drops. Chibis come in 5 different flavours of rarity: common, uncommon, rare, very rare, and legendary. And as you'd expect, you're more likely to pick up a bog standard green chibi and likely will own many duplicates. But don't panic, you can throw 4 into a normal refining forge, let them burn and roll you out a new chibi. But with a 10% chance of receiving an uncommon chibi, a 0.4% chance of bagging a rare, a 0.1% chance of very rare, and a whopping 0.09% chance of receiving a legendary chibi, you're going to be super lucky to win a pink coloured equipable mini friend. Out of 2,000 chibis in my tests, I managed to nab one singular legendary. Expecting legendary to fill this list, which it almost is, it's worth noting there is one supposedly super duper rare chibi easily gotten, and that's by owning the Genesis Season Pass, throwing in a legendary noggin with you at every spawnable chance. So, what are the rarest out there? Cheating a little at 10th place, it was difficult to place either owed to needing to own one map or the other. The only yellow type chibis on this list, both the already rare in big form Phoenix and Hazard Zone homed Rock Drake, apparently require their relevant maps owned by you to use them, respectively Scorched Earth and Aberration. The only very rare chibis that require these, and as such deserves the spot. In at number 9 and heading into the legendary sets now, we've got the hot and heavy Magma Saw. Released as one of the very first chibis available during the Winter Wonderland 4 event, and with a small chance of grabbing it at every subsequent event, drops it in at 9th place. In at number 8, equally dropping at the same time as the Magma, but theoried to be rarer amongst the community, is the bigger but still pretty small large Ferox. Again, possible to nab since Winter Wonderland 4, and quite possibly just as rare, but in 8th place it goes. In at 7th place, we've got the big badass Broodmother in miniature crawly form, first obtainable during the Turkey Trial 4 event, and a chance to win one since. It's interestingly the only Guardian boss chibi available to date, leaving us to wonder, will we ever see the other Guardians? In at number 6, and despite arriving prior to the Broodmother during the Fear Evolved 4 event, the skeletal flavour of Wyvern, a small duplicate of the skin you can own, just beats it to 6th place, owed to, like the Phoenix, requiring you to own Scorched Earth to use. In at number 5, released only last year during the Summer Bash event, the tech-destroying, infuriating to tame Voidworm jumps in at 5th place, and with less events to obtain one, there's certainly less out there in the wild. Which leads us to the Witching Owl, dropped in the Fear Evolved 5 event last year, offering only a couple of events to conjure up this legendary chibi. Followed by our most recent legendary chibi in at 3rd place, the Santa Hat variant of the easiest pink chibis, the Festive Noglin, leaving you only 2 events since to date to own your own holiday brain slug. And beaten by, quite fittingly, the Unicorn. Unlike most other chibis, this is one of the only ones not described of being obtainable in every event since it dropped during ARK's 5th anniversary. Though it can be gained in the New Year's event along with all other legendary chibis confirmed up until 2021 chibis, but if true means this is one of the rarest available, just beaten by 1st place. Being the Zombie Wyvern at top of the shop, like the Unicorn, is again not mentioned of being available in further events, but with the added bonus of needing to own Scorched Earth, giving this the title for the rarest chibi you can ever own in ARK. I hope you enjoyed this top 10. If you did, comment below, let me know. Whilst I've got to admit the final 2 may simply be a typo by sources and were just forgotten to be mentioned, at the very least this is the definitive list of every legendary chibi available. Until more gets released anyway. My name's Raasclark, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and as always, peace out.